Which path do you take? Welcome. Which path do you take? Which path do you take in your dream for your own passion, for your own art, your own dance, your own waltz, your own ballet? How do you see the void that is in front of you that you do not look for? Because for many, most, some, but not all, have no desire to search out the void, but many do. And usually I like to back up with why I believe many do. And one of the backups is over here. I'm going to show you. So let me see if I can remove this just a little bit. I did not create this site over here. Okay, let me make this smaller so I can see it. I didn't make this site over here, Germinator. Okay, whoa, it's too big. It's too big. Okay, hold on a second. I didn't make that. How can I hold the camera up higher? How can I get this camera up higher? I don't know. I'm gonna maybe make a bridge or something, build something. How can I get this camera to look at that screen straight without holding it in my hand? Because I want to type. What do you want to type? Somebody tell me to type something. What can I type? What can I type? How about if I type 2000? 2000. Is it years? A year? We don't want to use the S because the S is made with AI. Now, I'm not sure if you can see what's on the screen, but everything I've been writing is right down over here at the bottom, right over here. See the way it almost says Israel right over there? See that? It almost says Israel. The S looks like two E's flipped over each other. Yes, I make things up because when you actually look at the letters, when you give the letters form, dimension, when you create certain letters, they show shadows. If those shadows touch anything, okay, and I want to look at it this way, that if those shadows look anything, but all we had is two colors, black and white, would we be coloring the shadow black and part of the line or part of the void? You see, when you make a line on a piece of paper and the piece of paper is completely white, you have put a mark in the void in which you are encompassed by all the void. Now, if this was a calculator, I'm only going to use the 9 numbers. For some reason, I need to understand why we have the 0. Why do we have the 0 as a plateau? I can make up a story, I certainly can, but I have to back it up, just like with Germinator. So every face, like if you want to go, what's the face? Well, the face and the book. Understand the face and the book. Okay, here is the face. Is that the face of the book? Is a cube an open book? Is there a division between the cube? And there certainly is. It's on the cross, it's on the pole, it's 2, 5, and 8. There's another one with 4, 5, and 6. And then we can hold it on this angle, the angle of creation. Somewhere where 225 degrees is here, where 180 degrees is here, from straight up to straight bottom. Unless you want to use, like if we're using the North Pole, one of the reasons I believe the North Pole is to the angle is because it's a rectangle. And I have to note it as a rectangle. Maybe it's not a rectangle. Maybe it's a circle like a Frisbee. But I think it's a rectangle like a football. Yeah, a football's rectangular. It's longer than it is wide. Therefore, rectangular. The Monopoly game, okay, is square, but half of it is rectangular. And when you split the Monopoly board in half one way, you cross the tracks. You cross the tracks. Look at that. When you fold a Monopoly board, you fold them in the middle of the tracks, the coming and the going of the trains. So every time you see a train, you see four. There are eight. The road to go and the road to come back. The question is it the same track or is it a split track? Or is it on both sides of the track as you're running the trains down in 1940, 39 out in the land of I will eat all? The reverse of the land of I will eat all and the land of germination. Allemagne tut. How words tell stories in broken telephone. I'm not very happy. I just dropped a piece of wood. There's a lady downstairs. I have a heavy conscience for where I live, a very heavy conscience. They're putting a lot of pressure on me, although it's not today. But you put pressure on me one time, and the pressure lasts until the problem is solved. It's always on your mind. Our mind doesn't need all this extra pressure, all this, like as Jesus went through Bethlehem or whatever it is, and they're collecting taxes and doing all the wrong things. They were putting pressure on the people. They were creating separation, those who had and those who didn't have, other than sharing and having the barter system. They were now taking a gate fee, as if they owned the area space that was given to all. Because in a place where everybody meets, that is the place given to all. It is one and all, and it is the area 51, the center to all. Everybody joins around the Kaaba. 5. Actually, it's all of it. I believe it's all of it. It's 40 and 5. That's what it is. It's 40 and 5. How many times do we have to go around to create the day? 4 times? 8 times is 360. So how many times do we have to go around this? 40. Okay, 90. It's 40, so that would be 40 by 9. So that's 360. So you'd have to go around 9 times. Times 9 times is 360 times 4. Yes, there are 360 minutes in a day. 6 hours times 60 minutes is 360. There are 6 hours in a day, equaling to the 24 hours and the 1,440 minutes that are in a day. So there's 9 times 4. There are 36 parts in a day, and that is your sun creation. On the way I take it, and the reason it's for the sun creation is because those two numbers. What did I say? 36. Remind me, 36. I don't want to forget. I have to write this down. 36, 360, 3,600 is 1/2 of the light. 1/2 of the light. 3 and 6. And then there is 6 and 3. 6 dot and a 3 void. And then there's the 3 dot and the 6 void. I don't know that the actual whole mathematics that go on here yet. I know it's there. There's also a design like a velociraptor claw or something that'll go around the O's. Just give me a second. I need to get something to drink. I'm going to come back. I don't want to lose my place. Okay, so now I gotta focus. I can't lose the focus. 360 degrees. The car revs at 720. What does that mean? What's happening at 360? What is 36 degrees Fahrenheit compared to Celsius? What is 36 degrees Fahrenheit compared to Celsius? What is 36 Celsius compared to Fahrenheit? What is 3.6? Right? And now I'm starting to think. 3 and 6 is 9. 3 minus 6 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 6 by 9 is 54. 5 and 4 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. So everybody stays home. The 3 times 6 and 3 plus 6, okay, will equal to, let me move this. The 3 times 6, and it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, and 4. And these totals, okay, and these totals, right, are probably going to, no, it's, okay, I'm losing myself. 3 by 6 equals to 18. We had C and F, Celsius and Fahrenheit, but I didn't do that on purpose. I did it for a reason. I have to ask myself why, because the third letter is C and the sixth letter is F. I talked about FB before because this is the face and the face is 9. And I don't know if it's Facebook or if it's the front and the back, because if it's the front and the back, it's a 4 and a 3 equaling to 7. But just like the calculator, every face is 9. So you have the face of 9, okay, but your reverse is 7. You'll have 4 and a 3 on a reverse, which means 5 and a 6. Here we bring these two together because of this. I don't know why I just did it that way. I jumped to it. I shouldn't have did that equation. There's a whole story in here, but because I can't back it up, I don't want to say anything. I see things in here. I don't know how to explain what I see. I don't have a full story. I can't connect it to anything. I know I've seen it before because I've been doing this all over, so many times. I think Jack is back, right? This would be in the 2 house and this would be in the 1 house, but this is the reverse. This is a black Jack. This is not a red Jack. This is a black Jack. One of the reasons for that is because her 19 is a red Jack. And how come? How come? Don't ask me. Here, you tell me. This says Casino de Montreal. Go online right now. Look at the 19th letter. And the 19th letter is an S. But you can do something with that 19. 1 plus 9 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. It turns into an ace. What is ace 11? So that is your red Jack, because that 19. And then, let me see, 28 is a black Jack. 2 plus 8 equals to 10 equals to the letter J. You begin the mirror house when you get to A, B, C, create. And now the mirror with D. D and A, Dada, we create. Y, go to the vortex, go to Tesla vortex. Okay, let me see if I can get this out here. I don't know if I want to use that one. Yeah, I'll use this one. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but do you see this where here it's green and it's distortion, and then on this side over here it's looks like it's tilted the other way. Okay, I don't know if I have the picture with me. Boy, where's that picture? Anyways, I don't have the picture. I don't want to lose myself in this So what this actually is, I'm going to have to make it bigger. I don't know if you can make it bigger, but where you have the yellow Star of David, okay, um, you you can't look at this 100% without having a vibration, without having a feel for art, without not being able to give it a little bit more dimension. The reason it seems to be tilted to one side, right? It's tilted to one side right now, is because I did not use all the numbers. If you look, 147, if you look, let me see if I can get this to you, 147. And then you look again, what else is on there? 285, and I only use these two. So they're closer together. They're not square, they're rectangular. I'm only using a rectangular area. We don't live in the whole house. We only live in a part of the house. And just to note that in between 7 and 4 to connect them, you need 3, and 1 and 4, you need 3. In between, you need 1, 1, 1, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. It's funny. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, separation. And here it's 3, 3, 3, 3 separation. Here it's a square with 3s. From here to here, 3. From here to here, 3. From here to here, 1. From here to here, 3. From here to here, 3. From here to here, from here to here, 3. From here to here, 3. From here to here, 1. So there's a formation going on. The actuality of what's missing is 2 numbers and 2 numbers and a 0.5, and then 2 numbers and 2 numbers, and then a 0.5. So does that go with the 55 freedom? What is the 55 freedom? It's the spirit of 76 for those who have heard it before. For those who understand pi and phi and 4 times 4 and 3 times 3, as they are the reverse dice of each other. 3 by 3 is 9i. 4 by 4 is the 16th letter P. 4 plus 4 is H8. 3 plus 3 is 6. So when you go pi and phi, you're mentioning the F inside that. And you're using 3 times 3, 3 plus 3, 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. 24 and 15, 39, creation of the sky, C-I-L. And in the L and in the C are both holding on into the E world. It's a CE, like in Roman numerals. So let me show you that in the green picture with yellow, okay, this is what comes off the Tesla vortex, if I can find it somewhere. Let me see here. Because whatever I do, I have to back it up with the professionals in the world, right? All I'm doing is matching things. I'm doing nothing more than matching. I'm just giving things a little bit of life. Tesla vortex. Okay, so let me see images. Okay, I'm going to show you this one here. Let me see if I can get the camera out and show you this here. Let me see if let me take this away first. Hold on, now I lost the picture. Where did it go? Oh, no. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, so you see that, right? So I connected, forget about just the 9, the 3, and the 6. 369 here, 369 here, 369 here. All of them together. 258 here, 258 here. Wait, 2, skip 3, skip 4, 5. Okay, 5 is over here because all the numbers are the same thing. 1, skip 2, 3, 4, skip 5, 6, 7, skip 8, 9, 1, and it keeps going around. But the reality of the calculator, hold on a second, let me see, I have to see my camera. Okay, the reality of the calculator, I'm just trying to remember, right, is that, hold on a second, is the calculator is A, B, C, D. So D, E, F, G, H, I. 147, 258, 369. Whoop, that's my phone. Hold on a second. 147, 258, 369, each with a 2 2 2 2 2 2 separation and a 3 connecting. The difference between 2 and 3 connecting. And between 1 and 7 and 6, 2 and 8 is 6, 3 and 9 is 6. You see, with what is the gateway to Mars, okay, in the cycle of man, between man, the moon, the sun, and in creation of AA, of 1 and 1, dividing the gate. Dividing the gate. The gates. Dividing the gate. Now, there's many ways to look at this, but I'm not going to get into too much of the design right now. Can I do this to number 7? Can I do that to number 7 and then do this and then do this? And then I can just bring them together, because for me, number 7 has to go this way, right? Is that the reason why they said 7 up? Because otherwise I'd have 7 over here, and all it would be doing is I'd be splitting the A over here. I'd be splitting it on the cross, and then I'd have one side of the pyramid, and then I'd have the other side of the pyramid. And you know, when you're looking at this, you know, it's actually distance. It's distance. Are we going to distance? And then this becomes the distance, and I don't know, the clouds or something over here. So we went the distance. We went the distance. So what you see is up, I see is distance, right? We see it as difference. You know what happens when you put the 1 and 1 inside of this, right? This is where the 4 comes out. We all know that, right? We all know this trick. You take the 7, you put the 1, you get the 4 upside down, or you turn it the other way. Anyways, I'm getting off the topic. I get a little excited. I lose myself. We were talking about number 36. It could have been Fahrenheit. What is 36 degrees? We have to look deeper into Fahrenheit. 3 times 6 is 18. The letter is R. And guess what happens? It is the 18th letter. 1 plus 8 equals to 9. We have 369. 3 plus 6 equals to what is already 09. The total of the two is 27, and this is the B gates. What did I get? Where did I write that? Where did I write that? Did I miss that on the camera somewhere? Oh, no, it's right there. It's right there. The B gates, number 27. So if you're trying to understand what the B is all about, it's a 13. It's the moon pass. And we're there right now. We had a confirmation today that we're at the moon pass right now. 3 months from now, we get through it. Takes 3 cycles according to the it takes 4 cubes, 3 moons, so it's into the 4th moon. I'd have to question it. Let me look for where it is online. Okay, it's right over here. This is where I saw it. Hold on a second. I lost the screen here for a second. I got to put this here. I got to put that down here. A lot of things going on. Where is my camera? Okay, there's the camera. Okay, I just want to know where the camera is. I have to make the screen smaller. Oh boy, I'm losing myself. Not good. Not good. I don't remember where I was going. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this, I'm just going to show you this one more time over here, right? And what it is I didn't connect 1, 4, or 7. In the green one, I didn't connect 1, 4, or 7. But I did connect to its own numbers, 369 to 369, and then 258 to 258. And then in this one over here, I connected 147 and 936, but I did not connect 25 and 8. So this is what tilted them. And then when you connect all 3 of them, is it all 3 of them? Let's see, 28. No, when you connect 147 with 369. No, when you connect 258 with 369. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on a second. Oh God. Pictures. Libraries key. Let me see pictures. Oh boy. Let me see pictures. Just let me see if. Okay, I'll just mark test. Let's see if I have it. Yes, I got it. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Hold on a second. Uh, okay. Okay, I'm going to see if I can upload it here. Just give me a second. Uh, uh, okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh, okay. I got to just give me a second. Take a look at that. Hello? C'était trop drôle. Qu'est-ce que j'ai vu? Je fais une live maintenant, mais je. OK. Ah, je sais. OK. OK. Ben, Francis, il m'a dit, il va sciller, mettre les sacs. OK, mais Francis, aujourd'hui, ça, c'est qu'est-ce qu'il me dit. Il fait les palettes, il dit, quand j'ai une chance, je va vider des bacs, puis sciller une coupe de sacs. Check ça. Mais lui, il danse, OK? On ne peut jamais savoir où il va être rendu. Et check ça. Pour moi, c'est fucking ben raide, OK? Je peux juste parler 2 minutes parce que je fais une live, puis ce live maintenant, ils n'entendent pas toi, mais ils m'entendent moi, mais ça, c'est très important. Washington, D.C. Mayor, Bowser, le nom Bowser, c'est quoi Bowser? C'est un chien. OK? Il ajoutait une 50e, OK? 51 stars to the American flag to be displayed on Pennsylvania Avenue. C'est-à-dire qu'il commençait à annoncer arriver à le pôle de Mars. Parce qu'un drapeau, là, c'est le pôle. Ça veut dire que si on arrive là, il y a trois autres lunes ou quatre des trois lunes pour arriver à quelque part, je ne sais pas où. Mais tu arrives à le pôle parce qu'un drapeau, il tient par un pôle. Puis le pôle, il pointe toujours vers le nord. Quand tu commences un jeu, tout le monde est dans leur place. Quand tu finis un jeu, peu importe ce qui se passe dans le jeu, ça c'est d'autres choses. Quelqu'un est arrivé pour supposément gagner. Puis il y a toujours, mais maintenant, il reste 84 jours. Puis ça, c'est l'autre chose. Il présente une chose de 45 pour les années. Ça, c'est le double Donald Trump. Ça, c'est lui, il fait le bag. De 45, c'est le bag. Le bag de 90, de 45 degrés. Ça, c'est trop difficile d'expliquer, mais tous les numéros sont drettes là. Parce que c'est trop drôle. Parce que c'est Flag Day, puis ça se recule à 1777. OK? Puis l'année, il marque le 14 juin 1777. OK, moi, je vais dire des choses très faciles, tu vas comprendre. Numéro 1, Donald Trump, 45 présidents. Vrai ou pas vrai? Attends une minute. This is okay. Attends une minute, juste je veux dire quelque chose. Everybody, I'm talking in French. I'm talking about what's important right now, but I'm talking about it in French. Deuxième chose, ça fait 245 ans depuis l'inauguration de les premiers présidents en 1777. OK. Ça fait 245 années. Deux fois président Donald Trump. Oui, première fois qu'il était là, maintenant il retourne. La deuxième fois, il fait la bague de la pôle de Mars. Trump. Non, non, dans les papiers, non. Dans les papiers, non. Il faut suivre leur game. C'est pas grave, c'est dans les jeux de game. It's a game. It's a game. It's OK? Mais anyway, quand ça marque 2,45, ça fait 245 ans depuis 1777. Ça, c'est facile. 222 fois 8 égale 1776. Ben, ben, parce que cette année, c'est 2022. 222 fois 8, ça fait 1776. Parce que le tour de la pôle, OK, il y a 8 numéros qui fait le tour de le numéro 5. OK, moi, va expliquer ton calculatrice, ton téléphone. OK, mais je juste veux dire, ton téléphone, il y a 9 numéros. Tout qui fait le tour de le numéro 5. Ça, c'est la bague. Le numéro 5, c'est le pôle. Le total, c'est 45. De tous les numéros. Oui, le 1, 2, 3, oui, oui. Tous les numéros à l'entour de 5 égale 40. Puis ajoute le 5, ça c'est 45. Puis c'est tout exact parce qu'il est sur le back control sur le pôle de l'e-world de Mars, Donald Trump. Puis quand ça marque Pennsylvania Avenue, ça c'est un train dans Monopoly. Puis Pennsylvania a fini, OK, avec un A, puis Avenue commence avec un A. C'est que ça, c'est difficile d'expliquer. Anyway, on est 84 jours dans qu'est-ce que moi je vois avec ça. Ça, c'est vraiment bizarre. C'était vraiment bizarre parce que je sais pas. C'est juste parce qu'on arrive dans la zone de pôle. Genre, quelque chose pour traverser la Lune. Moi, je vois ça je vois ça direct avant moi d'aujourd'hui. Moi, je parle de ça d'aujourd'hui. Ça dit juillet ou septembre, vers le 18 à 21 septembre, ça tombe sur la nouvelle année de Juif. Ça tombe exactement. C'est toi? Ah, non, OK, non, mon téléphone, il sonnait. OK, on parlera demain. Il faut que je réponde. Ou je rappelle. OK.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Okay, go ahead. Yes. Yes, I got information, but I needed you to do something for me. I needed you to send them a message and say what kind of concession you want to make. But I'm doing a video soon, right? Okay, no, there's no rush. But yeah, don't have a lot of information. A few people say give him the money, and most of them say don't let him. He's blackmailing you. Right. That's why. Well, you know you had an animal when you signed it. You saw your animals in the apartment. You had the animals when you signed it. Whatever it was, maybe you weren't in your right mind. Who knows what it is? Most of the people. Yeah, and right. And there was a bunch of good things, but I'm doing a video, so I'm in my bedroom, so I have to go back out and finish. I'll call you back after. No, right. Don't no, we're not no don't train it. We're taking care of it this week. We're taking care of it this week. Okay. Okay. You'll never know. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Ciao. Bye. Gotta go. Bye. Okay. Yes, I'm going to explain to you what happened. I hope somebody's still here. I hope you were looking at this because you weren't looking at me. So I'm going to speak to you and tell you what I talked about to a friend of mine. Yeah, I got numbers in my hand. I was thinking of this all day today, all day. Okay, not what I thought about all day, but what I spoke about is it's 245 years since 1777 of the United States. I, for myself, have locked something into my head. Can it be an extended period of time of maybe 6 years from 1771 to 1777? Going from 1771, adding what is 1 and 6 equaling to 7, the only 7. The only way this cube 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals 7 and 6. Is it the spirit of 76? 7 and 6 is 13. And where does the spirit come from? 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. From ACCA, we get CDDC, 3443. The two next to numbers that flip the dice 180 degrees. 3 times 4 is 12L. 3 plus 4 is 7G, GL. You ever buy a GLS? Because the total of 7 and 12, 19 equals to S, and you have GLS. You have the spirit. The spirit is number 91 from 19, beginning with 13. The 3 times 4 is DC. 3 plus 4 equals to 7G, and this equals to 12L, and the total is GLS. I'm going to get a drink of water. Nobody's here. Just lovely. I hate to play to no crowd. I like people to get involved in what I see is, why is this not playing? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. GLS. I'm going to get a drink of water. Nobody's here. Just lovely. I hate to play to no crowd. I like people to get involved in. Anyways, it says there to like, and I'm going to get something to drink. I'm going to come back. I'm going to try and stick on to this. I'm going to go back to talk about they're in Pennsylvania Avenue. They're going to be putting on a 51st star. Remember, you start at 6 and 45 equaling to 51. This is the 245th year, or how about 2 angles of 45? Because when you split an angle, you're splitting 2 angles of 45. And when you split an angle of 45, what's missing? Because there are 4 45s on one side and there's 4 45s on the other side. That makes 8 45s. It's either 9 40s or 8 times 45. So it means that if you're born with with 9, you only get to have 40. But if you're born with 8, you get to have 45. Now, what is clicking in my mind? The difference is 5. Well, let me tell you something, that inside of 9 is 5. They are also a reverse 3 and 2, 5 and 4. In the sun, Earth, and Venus. In the sun, Mars is in the sun, and the E-world is in the sun, and the torch is ignited by see that dot is inside the E-world. 5 and 6 come together in the window. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10. Window equals 88. Windows 10, 88, and 10 equals to 98. 11, window 11, window is 88, and 11 is EF. 1, 2, 3, 4 for window 10, 5, 6 for window 11. So it's 98 and 99. 98 and 99. So mathematically, 98 and 99. 98 and 99. 9 times 9 equals to 81. 9 plus 9 equals to 18. 1 times 8 equals to 9. 1 plus 8 equals to 9, equals to 8, equals to 9. And here now you have your, was I writing this before? Where was I writing this? 9 times 40, 9 times 40, 8 by 45. This is where you bring your 9 and 8 together. I'm just trying to understand this 17 and this 85. I'm trying to understand what's going on in the situation. It's going to be an equation somewhere. I'm not really sure. I never really liked this, although number 3 equals to 58, and this will equal to 53, which will equal to 15 and 8 will be 23, will be 6 and 5. So the end result brings us to number 7 equals to 65, and 3 equals to 56. 65 and 56 is 121, or an equivalent 11 times 11. 121, 11 plus 11 equals 22, equals 143, AC and DC. This is the pole. When it's with a number 1, okay, it's the pole. When it's a 0, okay, when it's a 0, these two, okay, are both going to bring in zeros. 1 and 2 bring in zeros. When 1 and 2 brings in 0, 64, okay, 1 and 2 equals to 0. Why do I say that? I don't remember. There was a reason. I just had a vision of something. Why 1 and 2? Yes. The reason for it equaling to 0 is because 1, 4, and 7 divide any of these numbers by 3, and it equals 2. This will equal to 0.333, 1.333, and 2.333. This cube, if I was going, but remember, I can use the cube. I can use something else. Maybe I can use a stop sign. I don't know. Right now I'm using the cube. We make up all kinds of creations. They have to work for all the numbers. So when you use this cube over here, what happens? And this calculator, sorry, because the 147 is here, and its separation by 33 must be, I don't know, the Christ, and the separation of 33, I don't know, must be the Christ, and here 33 must be the Christ. And just to note, 3 by 3 equals to 9i, and it is the face. 1 and 8. So you see where 99 came from, where it came from, and this is what Earth would be. Earth would be Taurus in base, and then that would be 33, and then Mars would be the window. And that window, there's a window in Pegasus. The numeric value for Pegasus is 88. Mars is 51. Window is 88. Purple is 88. And if you want to turn on the water, if you want to turn on the water, 67, which is also the same numeric value as the soul, and its creation of 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals to 6 and 7, which will give you 42 and 13 equaling to 55 and 29 equaling to 84, equaling to 44 equaling to 16 and 8, coming around to equal to 24, which equals to 8 and 6 equals to 14 and 48, equaling to 62, 12 and 8 equaling to 20. T, reverse 07G. So now we have the GT, and I'll just call it a Mustang. It didn't sting. It stang. It stung. So it happened before, or is it after? So I'm getting back to the soul and getting back to this. I'm getting back to pure. I'm getting back to water. The word the E world, the electronic world, time heaven, 28 over here in this letter. 28 will create 26, will create 20. 28 is going to create 20. So how did I get to 20 over here? I got it over here. Because 28 will create 26, will create 20. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with Rubik's Cube, but if it did have something to do with Rubik's Cube, okay, has corners. And it has the corner in the back. So it has 8 corners, and those corners have 3 colors equaling to 24 colors. And then there's the centers, right? You see it, you can see the centers here, but a lot of people forget to count the centers over here. 4, 8, 12. So there's 12 by 2 colors equaling to 24. And then there's the center dots in the center. But in reality, just as this cube shows, there's only 3 center dots because there's 3 reverse sides. So then we have 6. 6 times 1 equals to 6. And the total number of area colors on a Rubik's Cube is 54. But the number of cubes on Rubik's in Rubik's Cube is 26. A, B, C, 26. So should I do any more mathematics? It also comes out to 8. 1 and 2 is 3, so it'll be 836. 8 times 36, or 360 degrees. What would that come out to? 2400 and 480 equals to 2880. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's 2 days at 1440 minutes a day. It actually works out perfect. And that is the ring to Pegasus. And this also follows the Mars flow. Mars is the window, and Earth is this. Mars is 22 and Earth is 33. Together they are 55. 9 and 6 equals to base 15. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 equals to base 8. 5 times 3, 5 plus 3 equals to 8 equals to 15. Total is 23. This here, okay, is what brings in the 7th gate. This is Mars. I don't know how to explain it because you sort of have to have been here for a long time. 15, what does it mean? Where can you see it? What is the letters? The letters are ho. You know, if I had ho, 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 it would be 3 times 23, giving me 69. So what happens is in star system math, I multiply and I add. So in here, in these two numbers, I get more than one equation. This will equal to 5, and this will equal to 6. And when you add them together, it equals to 11. Now, why add and not multiply? Because what happens in addition, okay, in addition, on the addition sign, you're going to create that window. But in the multiplication sign, you're going to cut every area in half.
So what must happen next? I don't know. But when you cut everything in half, I know it looks like 88. And I know this looks like 88 in itself. That's the window. The number to the window is 88. And what's funny about this is the reverse of what is 88 is 66. It has to be proven in a game. If something somewhere on this planet, if I'm going to do something and I'm going to say something, it has to show up somewhere. I have to find it. You have to find it. It's got to look sort of true. So what happens here is I have 6 and 2, 8. If I flip over this dice, I'm going to have 5, right? I'm going to have 5 and 1, Mars. So with this 2 and 6, or the letters F and B for the face and the book, every page of the book, every page has 2 sides, and then it has what they call the cut corners. And why I say the cut corners is because you cut your fingers on the corners. So you know those are the sides. So we'll call them the cut corners, giving names to things so we can see where they are. Creation is a void. Creation is a skeleton. So we flip it over, we get 5 and 1. So that's 6. So we have 6 and 2, 8 to what is 1 and 5, 6. To what is 3 and 5, 8. To what is 4 and 2, 6. To what is 3 and 3 and 4 and 4 equals to 6 equals to 8. And this is the house of DC. The house of pi, the house of phi. Why? I mentioned it once before. Let me get a new page. 3 times 3 equals to 9i. 3 plus 3 equals to 6f. 4 times 4 equals to 16p. 4 plus 4 equals to 08h. Where does 44 come from? Came from this over here. You want to know where 33 can come from? 33 can come from right here. If every side was the face, right here, 9. Every face is 9. You see 3? Mark 3. There are 6 missing. Mark 6. On this side, you see 4. There should be 9. There are 5 missing because there are 9 here. All you see is the 4 corners. Here you have 7. Here you have 11. The dice cube has 6 sides, but there are 3 opposing, sides. So the opposing sides are 7, 7, 7, and 11, and 11, and 11, equaling to 33, equaling to 21. The numeric value to the sun is 54. 2 and 3 equals to 5 and 6. 3 and 3 equals to 6 and 9. I multiply and add. I call it star system math because it looks like a star. Now, what you see is a star. The actuality for me, I mean, if you just open your mind just a little bit, that this is a pole. This is a pole. Do you see? Can you see the pole? I'm not sure if you can see the pole. And it's going around it. I don't know if I did that right. I had to knock one out. Oh, yes, I had to knock one out in order to get the pole because we can't, I don't like to, you see, 8 is an illusion. 8 is a stop, right? 8 is a stop. I guess it's the wheel, but you only can use, let's say, 1 second here. Let me see. So this, or this, or this, or this. These are the different star formations. Tilted to the left, tilted to the right, the X, So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways to create this. And this is gonna, I'm not sure if it's gonna, I'm not sure what it's gonna do if I can make any 3D pattern with this. I'm not really sure what I can do with it. I don't know. But anyways, that's what happens here. Now, the second part of this equation, okay, is if you multiply it, it equals to CDC. We live in the house of DC. The 8 and 6, okay, is 2 cubes. When you cut the 2 cubes in half, it becomes 3 and 4. It is DC. And this is the word house, planet. And if we're going to check that out and see if I have any bearing on this. 1 second. Let me look at this. Can we see this? And there we go. Let me see if I can knock this light out. Let me see if I can take a little light out of here. So we can see this. Hold on. I got too much. Too much. Let me see. Can I see this? I got something else coming in here. Let me see. I don't know why there's so many lights in here, but anyways, we're going to go. Can you see that? Does it say house? No, it doesn't say house. Not good. I don't know why it does this. Technician! Oh my God. Okay. House. Now we're going to see if we can bring this screen up. And here's the word house. And the total for the word house is 68. And inside the word house, it starts with H and O. You know H and O, ho, ho, ho. 69, 3 times 3, 3 plus 3, earth. Y, passage in the sun, 9 times 6, passage in the sun. When you cut things on an angle, cuts like a knife, you're going somewhere. It's a flow. It's a different kind of a flow. I don't know what all the terms are for all the coding for angles. In French, they have a slice like this on top of the E. They call it aigu. And I look at it and I go, it's a gateway for AI from the beginning in rotation, because A lives inside of I into the two worlds. The 7 and the 1, I don't know if you want to look at it my way or your way, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and usually the 7 is actually made like that. That's the real angle of the 7. This is the 45-degree angle of the 7. So can you see a little bit of a I don't know if you want to use what I should be doing here. What did I do? Here's the 45-degree angle, and then I think I had to do something like this. Like, I'm just trying to see what I'm supposed to do with this. No, it's not working out. It's not working out. Anyways, let me just do it the way I normally do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do it this way, and then we're just going to close it, and that's your number 7. Okay, now if I wanted to do the number 1, okay, should I do the number 1 over the 7? So I'll do the number 1 over the 7, and that would be the number 1. So that's 7, that's 1. But when I close the 1, I end up with this design. So then I go ahead and I hit this over here. And this is the Sophio frequency. And what I did here on the complete right, if you go 147369, it creates the right-handed Star of David, where the arrow pointing is everywhere in between what is. If you, just 1 second, I think I heard the door. Oh, no, it was my cat. Okay. Now, if you go over to the center one, the 147, which is the cycle, okay, the cycle we run by is 147. Note that on the 7th day of the week. Note that the 4th day is the center day. Note that Sunday is the 1st day. Note that Saturday was the 6th day. So we're talking about Saturn and the Sun in both these instances. Saturday and Sunday are both about Saturn and the Sun. There's no denying it. And those two numeric values for Saturn and the Sun is 54 and 93, equaling. Okay, hold on a second. The numeric value for Saturn. Hold on a second. Numeric value for Saturn. So planet, you would, hold on a second, I didn't divide the word up. Okay. See, planet and house together are 68 and 68. So what if we had to use both terms? So 68 and 68 equals to a total of 136. Okay. A, B, C, 1, 3, 6. But let's not even go there. And these would be 55. This would be NA. 6 plus 8, 14. So you would have 14 and 62, which is the queen and what I call NA, QNA, QN or something. But anyways, this would be your 5 and 8. And this 5 and 8 is what is going to create energy, the E-world energy. And it's hard to explain it all. This becomes your birth in the sun, and this becomes what is the cube to me. It explains the queen. It explains the game. It talks about the card. It talks about all the colors in Rubik's Cube. It talks about Facebook or F and B if you want to look at it. Please note that on the piano, okay, there are no black keys. Okay, black key, KK, 1111, there's none next to each other. Okay, there's no black key next to the 2, F, or the B. Okay, I think it's to the right. I hope I'm right on this. I hope I didn't forget. So this numeric value, what is 68, is the house of DC. It's the split house of DC. Where am I? This is, yes, so when you do this, this ends up to be 364, or what is to be noted is 3 times 7 times 4 equaling to 364. Time energy, 4774. 13 times 7 equals to 91 times 4 equals to 364. There are 4 suits in the deck of cards. Each suit has 13 cards. Add 1 to 13, you get 91. You're adding 1 card, 7. 3 plus 1 is 4, so you have 7 and 4 in this equation. Over here, where was the other 147? There was, yes, here is Saturn, here is the sun, and this is Saturn. And we took this off here. I'm going to go Saturn, Sun, just to show you that I'm not cheating. And those are the numbers, Saturn and Sun. You go down, you see Saturn, number 93. And then you see Sun, number 54. And if you notice, inside the Sun in the S letter, it is created by the moon, number 13 of man, and the spirit of 76, the split of the half-life. The U becomes the cube. It is also got the AB creation inside of U. The N is the sun itself, the birth in the sun, the N letter. 443, area space in DC, in the house of DC, the mirrored house. 443, 172. I'm not sure what that means, but give me a second. I want to see who's calling me. Okay, I'm going to answer for 2 seconds. Comment ça va, mon ami? Je fais un live en ligne. Je ne peux pas parler trop longtemps. Non, 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 tu veux passer? Tu veux passer? Je peux pas. Ben, je peux pas pour d'autres raisons. OK, ciao. Bye. OK, bye. Okay. Yeah, so those, just give me a second here. I just want to see if anybody's watching. Get involved. 2 likes, 1 watching now, never know. I don't understand. There were 3 likes before, now there's only 2 likes. This is very funny. And let me see, not Twitter, nobody's ever there. Oh, yes, okay, let me go. Okay. Let me check this Odyssey out. I forgot to check Odyssey. I'm click. Okay, go live. Let me see this Odyssey here. 56 followers. It says 4 currently watching. If somebody's watching on Odyssey, can you say something to me just so I know it works? It's a little bit of encouragement. For me, the biggest encouragement is to know somebody else is interested, to not to have that burden on me. I just want to show you something else in this. Well, that's maybe the way I feel, but anyways, don't worry about it. So we can see the English ordinal. I didn't create any of these things. Nothing. Everything I tell you has already been created. Planet. If I want to go, I'm going to take off all of these now, and no, I don't know if I want to keep 2000. You see 2000? 58 for 2000 is 102. Also represents Valentine's. Also represents the 10 and 2. If you look at the blue ball, right? It looks at both sides, the 10 and the 2. So it's JB. Okay, this is JB. This is the black side. Okay, this is completely black. 2 is black and 10 is black. Although 1 and 0 and 3 is red. Okay, and also 12 is red. Okay, so depending on how you use the situation here, you created a lot of red within the 2 blacks, but it's on the reverse side. So I'd have to understand that a little bit more. Inside of planet is the word 10. So 10 is number 39, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take out, and you're going to see 29 come up, and that is the birth. PLA. Where's PLA? Oh. PLA 29. NET 68. So inside the house planet, okay, is the birth in LAPPALY. P is the half-life. L is alpha beta. A is a division. A creates a division. Have you ever heard of blackjack? Ace 11 valued more than any other 10 because it was 10-10 divided. Have you ever heard? Let me look this up. Let me look this up. I know I've jumped over and I've missed a few pieces. So many things going on. On a countdown, where should we start? What number? Is it T minus? So I want to show you something. Now, remember, anything I do, okay, I try my best to make sure it exists somewhere before, that it's already there. So this is what it goes. Hold on a second. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, I'm going to point it down. I'll point it up. Boy. Hold on a second. I've lost my page again. Yes, so, okay. Yes, I think I did it here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, here it is. The closer the time of launch approaches, the more the countdown will be T minus 9 hours. Why T? Why the 20th letter? The reverse in gematria of the 7th letter. 9 and 5. Why 9 and 5? Why 55? Because 9 and 5 is the EI world. It is the electric world. It is the energy world. 9 is the birth. The 4 that is missing is the void in Mars. 45 is missing between 5 and 4 and 4 and 5 inside the cube. 4.5 void. 5.4 void reverse to the house, to the gateway house, the BG. 2.7 void, number 27 in this cube. So 55 is your freedom of the spirit of the half-life. And what's funny about that is that 16, right? 16, the half-life. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals to 7 equals to 6 equals to 13. This is where the moon comes in. 13 plus 31 plus 13. That is the cycle of 57. And then the other one is 31 plus 13 plus 31 equals to 75. And in between is 66. That is the passing of the gate. So I have to understand this because I have 84 days for 3 moons. So that means 66 minus 18 is who we are. Our nose starts to point out equals to, 80, no, plus 18 equals to 84. Over 18 equals to 75, the word for the DC moon. And it is the king and the queen because to fabricate, right? To fabricate in math, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, equaling to what is 5. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. Where do we get it? 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. 3 and 4, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. And this is where we get the queen and the king, the 12 card and the 13 card. 62 and 41. This one's the queen and this one's the king. This is our NAFB. I'm not really F, B, FB, NA. North American beef? I don't know. The total is 103, and that's when you get to September. It's also the 103, and also it's Mercury. 103, which the smallest numbers to get there is this or this or this, and this is 103, which is JC, like Jesus Christ, which is also 13, runner of the cycle of the moon of man, because you become man at 13, because V1 and V, which becomes 7 and 6 in the spirit of the half-life, equals to 13 of what is man, to where Earth is noted to be V11, to where Mars is noted to be V1. To know where Earth is 33, to know where Mars is 22, equaling to the 55 of what the freedom that we drove for many, many years, freedom 55 to keep alive. You have to share the story, but the storyline of how whenever everything fits doesn't fit quite well. So this one is going to be 15, and this is going to be number 8. And this is the house of DC. And we have a confirmation that just came in on Twitter today, and that confirmation is right here. What happened? Something just, the confirmation is right here. 2 times the 45th, 245 years since 1776. 1771 plus 6. We're in the 6th month on the 14th day. 8 and 6, 14. I just spoke about. It happens on the 7th day of the week. 222. 222 times 8 equals to 1776. GW 723, 7 and 5, as we just spoke. GW, Earth, Venus in one word. GW, and then Christopher Columbus 33. So it's just telling us the story. Forget about we have to make these all into capitals. What happens? Why 2 N's? Is that 28 for the cycle? The pen frozen. I don't know. An hour and 14 minutes. I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. Let me just take a check who's on right now. Anybody have anything to say? All the words. We went in. I did a couple of things. So Earth and Mars are number 52 for Earth, 51 for Mars. The reason they have these numbers, okay, is because the number to Earth is 52 and the number to Mars is 51. So when I draw a 1, I can draw a 1 line
through 4 boxes, but I can't draw 2 lines through 1 box because I have to
follow these lines. So if I'm going to draw Earth and I need to draw lines, how do I draw 2 lines? 1 line, 2 line. Mars is only 1 line. Okay, and then Mars has a V and Earth has a V. Earth has with 1 line, and Mars has with 1 line, Earth has with 2 lines. So how should we do all of this? I don't know. I just know that the 3 in Roman numerals, okay, which is I equaling to 27. You know, they say sometimes Y, right? Again, the beta house, the beta gates. Now the letter Y is the 25th letter. Now my question is, why did they remove 2 from 9? Because you're going in through one gate and out through another gate. Separation, minus 2. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. 3, okay, it's just there's 3 of them, and now you have to minus 2. So that if you do minus a 2 total, anyways, forget about that. Forget it. It's just ironic that the king and the queen, in which the 12th card and the 13th card, which equals to 25, which equals to the word Jack. Earth is 52. Rabbit is 52. It's also 51 if we remove a double letter. It is birth in the IT system of Ra. And that is the 1 dot and the 8 in Rachai. And I'm going to have to say Rachai because inside of this you have the I, inside of this you have the 1, inside of this you have the 8, the A, inside of this you have the 18th letter R, so you got Rachai. And that's that 1 dot 1 cube. And then the reverse, okay, is going to be, I don't know if you should go Fek or Seth or Sif. Sif, I'm just trying to think if is there anything else in there. 1 times 8, 1 and 8, CEF. I had a lot of letters in this one. How come? Where did the C come from? Why Rachai? Why the C? 18th letter is a Chai. Why did I get that C? Is it from the reverse side? So if I can use the reverse side, I can use the H reverse side. And we're going to use the word chef. Creation, heaven of EF. And the EF is where the window comes back. A, B, C, D equals to 10. EF equals to 11. The division of the 3 cubes, okay, is 10 for the low, 11 for the high. And this is where the game sick bow comes in. 3 letters, 81, 2 letters, 54 and 81 equals to 135. 81, 54 equals to 45. 8 and 5, 13. 1 and 4, 5. S1, U3, N5 in a Pythagorean count. This one, 1 and 3, 4, 4 and 1, 5. So this is birth in the sun. It'll create 4 by 5, 20. 4 plus 5, 9, 29. And it reverts to the IT. It actually reverts to bait, in the house of bait. Where do I get this from? This is the letter B. B comes with E. I is the 9th letter. T is the 20th letter. We come from the house of bait. 18 and 11. Chaim. Well, the 18th letter is the letter R. Again, Ra. I got Raka or Rakeh or something like that. Where do I get this? Well, first of all, the 29 is 2 times 9 equals to 18. 2 plus 9 equals to 11. And again, yes, the T is over here. Maybe you can also get Tibet out of this. I'm not sure. And then window comes in, and window equals to 88. So we have window. So the question is, what is this? What is that? What is the representation of the window? This is supposed to be known as the pound. Is it the matrix pound? Because we have matrix or metrics and pound. It's supposed to note it as 9 lives. 9 live. 27 and 21 equals to 48. The word is sun. S-O-N. I'm going to use Pluto to buy, to sell, the ring, and the pole. And just to note that on this piece here that also came up, it said they're going to add a 51st star Mars, okay, to the American flags. The word flag is equivalent to saying pole. Why? Because the flag pole, 12, 13, 20, it sits on the flag pole. It means it sits in the 4 corners of 3 colors. It sits on DC, 443. Why? Because Rubik's Cube has 4 corners, but it has 4 corners on 6 sides. That's 24 corners, and that is 24 times 3 is 72. And again, in the house of Venus. Why? Because we have to count all the possibilities also, even if we overlap. Although you have a total of 8 corners, if you use all the 6 sides and 4 corners, okay, you have 24 corners at 3 colors each, gives you 72. 72 times 5 is 360. 72 times 4, right, once you mirror the first time, is 288. Times 3 is 216 or 2160. And this is where times 3 is where we get into the creation with the moon. It is the moon diameter, or it is the diameter of the eye or the opening. And that might be the reason for the moon being 1.5 times what are the minutes in the day. There's 1,440 minutes in a day. And the moon diameter is 2160, also equivalent to 776. I'm going to explain that. It is 3,476 kilometers. 3 and 4 is 7,776. So it's the gateway. It is the matter gateway. I'm not sure what that means. It is the matter to the sun, to the student, not yourself, the entity. What is the ST? The first entity, part of the transfer signal testing system, Dragon Ball Z. Before life even comes, we're sending signals out. The reason I say this is when they get into the game of craps, they're always going, yo, 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 11. 11 is 11. Okay, 1 times 1, it's your creation of 1 and 1. Creating 1 and 2, 3, where 1 goes inside of 2, creating what is 3, known as Earth. But we're not number 3 of creation. We're further on. I mean, first you had to create all the elements before you created us. We're number 6, right? We created on the 6th day. And 6. Okay, gotta go, Raphael. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Let's help save this place. If somebody wants to own a building, there's 12 logements, 12 apartments here, plus this beautiful apartment I want to save and keep this word moving on. Well, here's the opportunity now, and more power to us, because love is just getting stronger and knowledge is where it's at. Thank you for watching this video. We all have a piece of it.